Well, good morning everybody. Thanks for watching. Gonna have a little short video today. Just gonna take you around and show you what's been going on. Had a little rain, some showers come through the last few days. So I haven't been doing a whole lot, but we've really needed the moisture. So let's start off, take a look at the garden. Well, let's start right here. I want you to look at those collards. Man, they are walking the dog. They are doing great. I don't know what in the world we're going to do with all these collards, but we're going to make a lot of friends with them. I know that, because I sure can't eat them all. So the collards, the ones on the outside here, doing spectacular. Right here, we got a few cabbage we put out. We planted them a little later than everything else. They're coming along doing good, liking this cooler weather and the little bit of rain. Then move right over here. This is our broccoli. Broccoli also doing well. Doing really good. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are doing good. Hopefully we can produce some this year. Hadn't been having much luck the last couple of years, but the Brussels sprouts, they're doing well. Then right over here, we've got our two little peppers I'm trying to grow into buckets. Jalapeno, got some small jalapenos on it. It's not doing real good. And there's a cayenne pepper. It's growing, but don't see any peppers yet. Then garlic. Garlic's doing real good. No problems there. Then there's our little bit of kale we got. We need to start eating some. I believe I'll have some probably tomorrow night. But the kale's doing good. All right, let's look inside here. More collards. I want you to look down through there. Collards inside doing good. Collards over here. So we have got collards. I don't know why in the world I planted so many, but we've got them. So the collards and all of our plants out here, all of our gardens doing real good. Real good. Can't complain. So happy with the progress it's making. All right, come on, let's go look at something else. Well, out here in the hen house, if you've been watching, you saw where we hatched out a few chicks during the storm, during Helene. And we brought them out here, and we've had them in this little pen I built here for a few weeks now, and they're feathered out. They're doing good, and it's time to let them out. I want you to look at there, that goat sticking his head through there. That's the reason I had to keep that door to shut down so low. Keep them out. And I don't know what that rooster's doing in here. He just wants some solitude, I guess. But what we're going to do is we're going to let these chicks out. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. You see, there comes one already. But what I'm going to do is I've got our doors latched in the up position, and I'm just going to let them come on out on their own. Let's take a little better look at them now. There's one right there. Now on our billy filters, which that's one there, I think we got, they're the dark color ones. I think we got 2 males, 2 females in them. And on the lighter color ones there, I think they're all 3 going to be pullets. That's what I'm hoping for. They sure are pretty, aren't they? You see how they're coming out? They've been in here with our grown hens, mature hens and roosters for several weeks now and getting acclimated, so there shouldn't be any problem. And usually when I've done this in the past, what happens is they'll come out here and it's several days before they'll ever go outside. They just hang out in here for a while, start roosting over here. So there comes another one up. So what I'm going to do is leave the top up, let them come out when they want to, and we'll check back with them in a little while. All right, let's walk out here and I'll show you one more thing on the outside here. Is you saw we had a lot of leftover seedlings, and we just came around here in this little spot. We had some sunflowers in the spring. I'm going to put it in some permanent shrubbery this coming spring. So I had an empty spot, so I said, let's put out these extra seedlings we had right here. And most of it's going to be broccoli and a few collards down there and a couple of Brussels sprouts on the ends. So instead of wasting them, I just put them out right here. So hopefully they'll do good. Now, another thing I believe I'm going to do today is I've had our mature goats separated. I've had 6 over here, females, with one billy, Willie the Billy. Then over here, I've got 6 females with my other billy. His name is Bucky. They've been separated for several weeks now. I think they've got their females settled. I have not seen any activity going on. So I believe what I'm going to do is take up our temporary down through here and combine them. So let's do that and see how that works out. There's our netting rolled up. You see we got it all up. We got them all back together. My horse even came over here, my dirty horse, to check things out. And there the billies out there. So they've gone back to sparring. So they'll do that for a little while and work things out. They're good buddies. They've been running together for a long time. Just a little small playing. But we've got all the goats put back together. Need to go right down there, right at the tail end of where I have my netting. I've got a little bit of poly braid that runs on down to the pond because I ran out of netting. So let's go get it up. Well, this is where our netting ended right here. So I ran some posts, added 3 strands of poly braid down through there to the pond. So now we're going to get it up and we'll be finished with this little project. There the boys still down there playing, doing a little sparring, going to work out that pecking order. There come all the does up here. So I think everybody's happy once again. Let's see if we can take a running jump. There you go. There we go. All right, we're just going to let them work it out. Okay, well, another thing we want to do right quick is we want to move this temporary up a notch. So we're going to roll it up, move it up about, I don't know, 50 yards maybe, and give these cows a little more fresh grass. They've still got plenty over here, but it's all been grazed and soiled. So let's give them some fresh grass. I want you to look at there. Cows heard this flare running and a couple of them already over here. We've got the new one up right there. Now we're going to go over here and roll up the old one. Let those 2 over here, then we'll go take a look at the rest of them. Let me show you something right quick. When cows get used to an electric fence, that electric fence is wonderful. I want you to look. I pulled the post up all the way down through there. The fence is laying right here on the ground. I'm fixing to roll it up. But those cows will not come across it. So I'm going to go in here and roll it up. Then they'll walk right on. But that's the wonderful thing about this electric fence. Is once they get used to it, it works great. Look at her trying to smell it. I rode the wire up, the cows walked right over and they went to grazing. Dropped their head and went to grazing. In the meantime, another one, that big good red heifer, she came over. Here comes Mo the bull. And we've got a few lagging back, don't see them yet. Oh, Mo's looking good. I'm really liking him. Can't wait for his cash. Wish he did have a cash crop. I guess they will be cash crop when I sell them. But calf crop, looking for the calf crop in the spring from him. And that good big red heifer down there, she is just a heifer. Believe it or not. She is awful good and awful pretty. I want you to look at her. She is a show piece, sure enough. She's the, as they say, the front pasture kind. Man, I like her. All right, let's ride back and see if we can find the other handful. Okay, well there's our other red heifer. And there's our bull calf down there. We need to get him up and band him. I meant to do that this week. This rain kind of messed me up, but I'm not complaining about the rain. Got a pretty view out through there. Then over here, that'll be number 26, her little bull calf. Need to run them through the chute and band him also. And she's the one I was talking about a few videos back, that she should have calved in the spring, but she just calved, well, right during Helene, about a month ago, the night before the tropical storm rode through. And I was debating on whether to pull her out, her and him, and separate them and wait and get her back on the breeding program with the rest of the cows. But you know what, I'm just going to leave her in here with a bull, and when she gets bred back, she'll get bred back and see what happens. So she got a good little calf. Yeah, she's looking for him. Okay, they're all headed that way now. All right, well, they're all out here together now. That's a pretty sight. They do look good, don't they? And these cows, once you start grazing them, rotational grazing them, or whatever you want to call it, intensive grazing, or whatever you want to call it, once they get used to it, they know what's going on, and they see you or hear you, they'll be standing at the fence waiting for you to give them a little fresh grass. Even though there's plenty of grass that they just left, it's been peed on and pooped on and soiled, and they like this fresh grass. So we'll keep walking them up through here the next couple of weeks. Give them a little fresh grass every couple of days. But they are looking good. Are looking good. But yeah, can't wait to see Mo's calves in the spring. Especially out of that good heifer right there. Well, let's stick our head back in here and check on the chicks. I hear them. Some of them over there. There's one still in there. There's 1, 2, 3 of the brown ones. Where'd the other one go to? Well, he must have gone outside. I'm gonna step out here and take a look, but the rest of them are all out except that one, and she'll come out when she gets ready. Well, here's a one that decided to come out, so she is out here in the lot. He rather, that's gonna be a little rooster. So he's out here enjoying things. And while we're out here, let's take a look at our weanlings while we're here. I'm still giving them a little feed every afternoon. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm really happy with this group. You see that brown one and spot them right beside each other right there? Those are two females, they're twins. They are really good. I really like them. If you noticed, been watching, you know that I dehorn all my females because I'll probably keep most of them. And we'll be selling all these little steer goats in the spring. I like to sell them about a week, or no, about 2 weeks before Easter gets here. I got some of them that are big enough, just like him. I got some big ones, like that brown right over there too, but they could go at Christmas, but I'm just gonna wait and take them all in the spring. I'm really happy with this little set of goats. Well, that's what's been going on around the farm. We've had a little bit of rain the last few days, not a whole lot, but we're really thankful for the little bit we have had. The grass is greening back up, the weather's been warm, so grass is still growing here in November. You saw the garden doing really well, really well. We're gonna have plenty of greens to eat, no doubt about that. Got our mature goat herd put back together. So that'll make it easier on me taking care of them. Our weanling goats, really good group. I'm really happy with them. They've done real well this year. So really happy with them. And the cows, gave them a little fresh grass. They're really liking it. So everything's going along pretty good. I hope everything's going well with y'all. So next time, hope you have a great week.